Hi there, welcome to the Overtime Chatter 2. I'm here with you this morning to recap our last episode of Belle Collective, which I think aired Friday, which is maybe the 28th. Today is March the 4th, so I'm behind. So anyway, on this episode, we pick up where we left off with the ladies outside carrying on about the fight, just acting like they're a bunch of damn high school girls, and it's all about Josiah and Lateasha trying to take down Latrice. Some information they was going to put out, blah, blah, blah. So we get Selena. She's back in her confessional, and she's like, I don't believe this. These ladies out here acting the fool. And I was like, you know what? That's what you get. You said you wanted a quiet, peaceful birthday party, and you the one, everybody was in there just trying to get along to be along, and you wanted everybody to come outside because you wanted their squash. And that's what you get. So anyway, they all up in the roar, all types of stuff. So Glen is inside the party. He see Tisha not in there, but he can hear her name or hear somebody yelling. So he run outside and call himself saving her. And this bitch really believed that he's saving her. So let's keep it going. We hear Lateasha say when Glen come out there, where's Tisha? See, that's why I stick with him, girl, because I don't care what's going on. He always got my back. No, he don't, girl. He trying to score points with your ass. He don't have your back. If he had your back, then we wouldn't have saw you a couple of seasons ago on stage or on TV taking a paternity test because he cheated on your ass. No, he don't always got your back. And he, no matter what's going on, Glen always got me. Girl, he got you fooled. You wasn't in that. Was you in that that counseling thing with that man? Mr. Man you went to see? That the one, the counseling he set up. Was you in there and was you listening to this motherfucker when he said, anytime you better yourself, it takes away from him? So he ain't say it like that, but that's what he meant. So anyway, he outside, he swooping, he saved her. He always got her back. That's the reason why she married him, done by the kid. He trying to talk sense into her. Then somebody say call Josiah. And they call Josiah, and Josiah say, what? Tisha, you called me. You was trying to get me to talk about Latrice, blah, blah. No, I didn't. Anyway, whatever Lateasha said that he said he didn't say that shit, that she was the initiator of trying to say shit. Why would I do that? And Lateasha always trying to play the victim. You know why the shit usually work for her? Because she fat and she dark skinned. And she give you that look. That's why they go run to the sympathy card first. And she's standing up against a little light skin or brown skin slender girl who got a wardrobe to die for, titties perfect, you know. So when they compare them two together, you would think that Latrice is the main bitch, but it's not. It's Lateasha. Lateasha, the main jealous bitch. And she jealous because Latrice got money. She pop on the show. I ain't that crazy about her husband because I don't understand what the fuck he's saying. But you can tell that she's more prominent than her. And I think that Lateasha has a problem with that. Don't none of her shit she throw to the wall stick. So anyway, arguing, and they arguing, and then this part stick out to me when Latrice said, yeah, you did. You called Josiah because he told me this. And we got back straight or some shit. And the first thing he told me so me and him could stay straight was that you called him fishing for shit. And she said, I didn't have to call him fishing for nothing. So Lateasha called herself being slick, right? Latrice, you talk about everybody around you. I don't have to tell him anything. So when she said that shit, because if I'm in the crowd and I'm your friend Marie and I'm your friend Tamara, well, what you should be saying about me? That's what I'm going to think. So, Lateasha is upset because Marie is standing by Latrice's side. These is grown ass fucking women. I know they're at least in their 40s. And she said maybe when things with Latrice thinks that maybe these fucking names are killing me. Latrice thinks that maybe Latrice and Marie especially is still kind of bent out of shape because a couple seasons ago was this big ass argument about some big ass 3-4 year season spin about her buying somebody bad hair. Marie bought some of Latrice hair and the hair was cheap hair or it was some bullshit. It was dumb, just like this shit is dumb. So she said, well, maybe she's still been out of shape because she went over there on her side. So this bitch still, so I do believe that shit. I do believe if Tisha is saying this to us, I do believe that she do that shit. She did get Shantae to talk, to say something to Latrice about the shit at the happened at Latrice's house with Amanda. I do believe that when people talk up for Latrice pick people who are, she need people in her camp. She like that. I hate to say it because I don't fuck with the lady, but it seemed like to me, she seemed like that other reality TV lady that ain't reality TV no more. She just sells 7th Avenue products. What's that melody lady? Like kind of like how her fan base do, you know. She got people that run for her, and that's what Tisha got. So she kind of feeling the way about Marie, and then you can hear in Marie's voice, this is a sidebar, Marie don't like Latrice. It's for the same fucking reason, because she's just as successful as her, and then also that she married, although that she small, and she got restaurants. The same, I mean, you in the mental health field and you need to go and take some of your own treatment because why the fuck you was fucking with Cedric? It just, girl, don't get me the line. But that shit's just weird to me that, like I'm the age that I am. I don't think I don't need my friends to talk for me. I talk for my own goddamn self. Now, if I got a friend, it's different if I got a friend watching me get my ass whooped physically because somebody talking shit. I don't require my friends to talk shit back. Now, we can talk shit after we get finished talking shit. After I finish arguing with the person I'm arguing with, then me and my friend can go talk shit about that person. But I don't need them to do shit for me. I don't even want you to. Yeah, especially now on the woman shit. Now, if you see a dude, you can probably say something. I'll let you in on that. But if another bitch, man, I will eat that bitch like I'm a Pac-Man. I ain't even playing with you. So anyway, Marie don't like her. And Marie couldn't wait to tell her, I told you she was just nothing but a snake in the back. And she going. So anyway, we got her. So like I said, Latrice think Marie and her feelings about that night, they was all howling their asses off in that bathroom with that terrible ass echo. I didn't know what the fuck none of them was saying. I just know they wasn't getting along. So Lateasha, she and her fake ass crying. You know, me and Latrice was friends like that. It hurt me, girl. Then stop doing shit to hurt other people. So it's the next day. And we got Lateasha on the phone, and she editing that whack ass pilot with that whack ass guest on there from the other show. What's her name? The other one, the whole lady. And while she off the phone with him, Glen called and she said, "Hey, Bess," and they supposed to be best friends now. They best friends, and he like, "How you doing, my best friend? Knight in shining armor." I was like, "Girl, that motherfucker got you fooled." And she said, "That party was crazy. I don't know what I was going to do. I ain't never been surrounded by women that want to jump me. You saved me." She said, "Well, listen, I'm going to call you back when I pick up the boy out of school." I don't know what his name is, Glen Jr. And he said, "Okay." So we got Marie coming over to see Lateasha. And Marie opened the door. "Girl, I feel bad." She said, "How y'all get to that point? What is going on?" She said, we got to this point, Lateasha, we got to this point because she thought I sent Sante to go talk to her, and it didn't do nothing. She mad at me because she think that I called Josh and was gossiping about her and wanted to put business out her, but it wasn't me. Josh called me. He wanted to talk to me about her, and here it is in my phone, Monster 4. But girl, I don't worry about it, Maria, because no weapon formed against me. Girl, it's not true. I did not do nothing to Latrice. This is, I don't know. Latrice is, they thugs. So while they talking, here come fucking Shantae. Shantae was like, hey Marie, when that shit was going down in the parking lot, I ain't see you nowhere. Where was you at? And she's like, I was out there. She said, I stood in front of Latrice. She said, I was trying to put an end to it. I thought it was the end of it. She said, but what am I supposed to do? I got 4 or 5 people coming after me. And then the fight is not my fight. The fight is your fight. She messing with your girl because that's your girl. And she said, what else she said? I'm sorry, I put this thing in front of my face. So she said, so Marie says, but for real, for what can I do? What can I have done with 4 or 5 people coming after her? And so I'm just saying, I had my back. And she said, and every time I saw you, I was seeing you with Latrice. She said, I was up against all of them. Where was you when Latrice? So she said, where was you when Latrice was fucking around with me? When me and her wasn't getting along, you wasn't on my goddamn side. You wasn't down there. And she said, Marie and Latrice, she said, I was in the middle of that. And it sounded like you still, she didn't tell her that, but she said she's still mad that she still feel like Marie is angry at her on the side because she didn't come out and say, Latrice was wrong. So then we hear Lateasha tell us, we don't got to be over here having no meetings and shit and worrying about her because she is protected and she got favor on her life and she good. And, she don't need nobody to be protecting on her. So, Latrice want to do a redo party for Selena because she said she feel fucked up that she tore up her party. So she having something over her house, but she ain't letting. Shantae is not coming. The people that she was arguing with ain't going to be at the party. So Selena come through there and she happy now because, it's the vibe that she wanted to create. If that was the vibe that you wanted to create for your party, then you shouldn't have been talking about the problems in your group right then and there. You should just let that shit lay under the rug and shake it out tomorrow. So anyway, she did with her bridesmaids and she apologized for not doing what she's supposed to do. And then she said she happy now. They give her a cake with one of them sparklers in it. This fool talking about she can't blow it. She too old. You don't got to blow a girl, blow herself out. So they sit around, they start talking. And Latrice let us know that Tamara and Cliff was there for her when she had them blood clots. She didn't know what she'd do without him. And Marie was like, I don't like, don't play with your life because it's too short. So she said, and then Marie tried to do slick. That's what I'm sounding like Marie with her smart ass mouth. She said, girl, what happened at the party? I turned around and it was like wild animals. I'd be like, bitch, who you calling an animal? Yeah, who the fuck is you calling a wild animal? Because you the only one with that ugly ass outfit on out there that look like belong to an animal. So, y'all was like animals in the wilderness, some shit she said. So she started telling her, well, the reason why I'm fucking mad is because I know how Lateasha deals. She get mad at me. When she mad at people, she go around behind your back and fuck with people that you don't fuck with no more. You gotta fall out with and try to find out what they know and what happened, and so she can make your reputation bad. So she was like, well, why would she do that? Where is the proof? And she said, I don't need no goddamn proof. Josh told me. That's all the proof I need. Well, girl, I don't know. She said, we're the collective, and we're not supposed to be listening to no outside noise. See, I don't like that shit either. So Latrice let her know right then and there, bitch, I don't even want listening to no outside noise. You do whatever. So, she said she ain't taking no sides in the relationship, but wanting what she knows. But how would it benefit I don't know. She's still in somebody's business she ain't got no business being with. She want to know what would benefit Josh telling Lateasha. You already know. Stop playing stupid, Marie. So, you know, she said that she ain't cool with. She said she done. She said she had so much love for her one time they was good friends. She said, but you know, she's trying to destroy her. So Selena said, can y'all just talk about it? I'd be like, bitch, did you hear what I just told you? She said she can't trust her to be in her space. And she said, I don't trust her being my space. I can be around her, but I don't, as long as her husband and her ain't in my face, then we cool. Don't say shit to me. I think that's what she said. So we had another scene now, and we were carrying her parents that come to visit, and they slick ass smart mouths too. I see where she got it from. They coming over, and they got pots and pans and shit. And she's like, what is this? And we said, we thought we bring y'all a dinner because we know y'all work so hard. But it wasn't that she worked so hard. You know what they said? Your kids, y'all always eating out. I was like, shit, that's a privilege that you can eat out 5-6 times a week and take your kids and you eating where the fuck you want. Now, I wouldn't want to go to the Brick and Spoon that many times, but she eat out every day. So she said, they eat out. And even the husband had something to say. It is nice for them to have a home-cooked meal sometimes. They do eat out a lot. So I'd be like, what the fuck y'all want her to do? Y'all want her to run? That's what I'm saying about motherfuckers with women. We do too much. We carry everything. You want me to fucking cook dinner for these little motherfuckers every day, take care of them. They want to make sure they got the latest iPhone, the fucking sneakers, that they go on vacation, that me and him get to do shit. We get to buy shit. We get to help out y'all. And y'all want to make sure these motherfuckers eating every day. That's the least you could do. Because I know some of that shit that's coming out of Memphis, out of them 2 restaurants, that your fucking parents is getting some of that shit. So that's the least you could do, is bring me some dinner. And then on top of that, y'all see how hard she worked. And y'all see, Carrie ain't my favorite person. But I'm a woman, and I know the shit that women got to deal with. Because her husband seemed like he an asshole, too. The thing is, she got so many high expectations on herself that they put high expectations on her. She need to surprise all the motherfuckers. I'd be like, listen, my restaurant is failing. I don't want it to fail. I can't do this shit in that. I'll be stopping in a couple times a week, putting these little motherfuckers to bed, but I got something to do. But you ain't running me to my grave. This is what I'm interested in. A man will fucking do it in a minute. Hey, I gotta go away for business. The shit is gonna be better when I get back. I just gotta put all my time in here. And a supportive partner, that motherfucker be like, okay, babe, do what you gotta do. Now, down the line, y'all might have to put up like, okay, motherfucker, you been gone too long now. You need to come home for a couple days or a week or whatever. But y'all still want her to do shit. She supposed to still have friends, still run restaurants, and then when she tell you she need a hug or a little compassion, let it go. Just sell it. Because y'all motherfuckers ain't thinking about nobody but y'all self. Carrie, you ain't my favorite, but fuck that. I will pack me a bag, and wherever my restaurant is that failing, I live on upstairs of that motherfucker or I sleep in the office. But I ain't coming home fucking with them. Your parents don't like they doing shit. They could cook. My parents raised me hard to struggle. But when you supposed to stop? Let me get off of that. So anyway, she started telling them about the party, and they started saying, well, you better, one of them parent things, be careful who you hang around with, because, you got a reputation, you got a business. And she said, yeah. So, she liked to bring the peace. She said her parents are very judgmental, and I think so is her husband. So, I'm tired of talking about them motherfuckers, so I don't want to talk about them no more. So we got Cliffy back from Colombia, and Latrice is cooking him some food, but she done told us she don't know how to cook, and we watching her not know how to cook. Everything she don't cook at all, because everything, if mayonnaise and cheese and butter is expired in your refrigerator, you don't cook ever. So she said Amanda was coming over, but she don't need her to cook because she know how to cook. Girl, no you don't. That nigga just so used to eating to-go food, home cooked meal, it just tastes good to him, I guess. So, and it's true, you can eat expired shit. As long as they got no mold and shit on, I think you good. Because other countries, they say Americans put expiration dates on their shit too soon. So the company that do that shit can keep generating money, can make money. They don't want it, to sit around. And then another, like for instance, we're the only country, I didn't know this, in the world that put our eggs in the fucking refrigerator. That's why our eggs cost so much more, because we refrigerate our eggs. So Walmart and Target and Food Line and whoever the fuck you shop, Ralph, Whole Foods, they gotta pay. We pay for them freezers to keep them eggs cool. And the reason why we did it is because they said some shit with salmonella. But for salmonella not to appear, all you gotta do is wash the fucking egg off. I don't know. But anyway. So anyway, he's sitting there eating that shit, and they start talking about the trip. And she tell him the trip was nice. And he said, yeah, it was till you called me with this mess about Glen. She said Glen disrespected her, and got in her face. And he said Glen trying to not keep his marriage together. He trying to build a legacy with his wife and his kids, so he desperate. She said, well, don't make your fucking marriage problem my problems. So he said she don't see no resolve. She said he's a conniving motherfucker. This is Lateasha talking to her husband. So she said, I don't got time to be worrying about these motherfuckers. I need to focus on my health. And she said, so since I'm focused on my health, I need to let you know this is the last of that bullshit you going to eat, like steak and stuff. He said, I'm going to eat whatever I want to eat. She said, no, you going to eat what I got to eat. So she going to make him follow her blood pressure diet or whatever. So he said, shit, he should have just stayed his ass in Colombia. He said he knew what the trick when he walk up in there and she cooking and shit, and she in the kitchen, because that's really very rare. And it made him feel real special, but he didn't know he was going to have to pay for it, listen to a bunch of bullshit, pretty much. So we got Glen coming over to see Lateasha. Now, they tried to, Lateasha, he tried to pretend like he lived with her. Them motherfuckers don't live together. That is an Airbnb. I don't care if nobody tell me. That shit looked so generic. It reminds me of when I used to travel in Europe and we used to stay at different places, like temporary housing and shit, where you got somewhere to eat, somewhere to watch TV, somewhere to put a glass at, and somewhere to sleep. That shit, that ain't no house. And a couple planes here and there is artificial. So he come over, she said, oh, well, you had pizza? And he said, of course. What else would I have? Yes, motherfucker, what else would you have outside of something just for yourself? Now, your wife lived there and your kid. And she said, oh, you got pizza? What else would I have? Motherfucker, something that I eat. I guess you're going to eat pizza today. I keep looking over there because there's a mirror over there, and I be trying to, catch myself and make sure I ain't got no stuff crawling in the corner of my mouth. So anyway, he brings pizza over to the house. And I said he don't live there. He said, I got my favorite pizza. And so he said, he go to kiss her, and she moved her cheek, and he said, oh. No, he go to kiss her on the lips, and she turned to her cheek. And he said, oh, I'm getting the cheek. Thanks for the support. He said, you gonna let me know what's up? I ain't in no more your meetings no more, your focus groups. You got this other motherfucker, whatever you call him. I don't think he said his name. I'll probably catch it eventually. You got him, and I think he giving you money, and he's sitting in the meetings and giving you advice, and we supposed to be building this together. And he said, the only time you fuck with me is when I got paid or you horny. And she's like, what? And that shit is probably true. But I wouldn't get horny fucking with this nigga. I take that money though and pay that. I ain't gonna lie, but I ain't kissing and I ain't nah. So he said, what you saying? You don't trust me? And he looked so fucking ridiculous. Nigga, you had me on TV, not regular TV, on taking a paternity test for another bitch. Then you got me back on TV again because you trying to hit up a girl in my circle. And I'm supposed to trust you. Then, motherfucker, you quit your job. No, and I think she lied about, I got lymphoma, something in the kitchen, and whatever the fuck she did. She did that shit because he ain't had no job. You quit your job and ain't telling me shit. Talking about you surprising me. All our medical, your IRA, your retirement, all this shit. You quit your job to get a box truck and you want me to trust you? Nigga, you stupid. I'm still got this paper in my face. I'm gonna have to move this mirror because I keep looking over that way. You a dumb. He said, I just feel like you doubt me. Yes. He said, you take a shit every day and it's the same. She said, shit, you take a shit every day and it's the same. Not unless you eat, if you eat the same shit. So she, I guess she's trying to tell me to do the same thing over and over and over and over again. So I said, damn, she done went and took off that little girl diaper and put on some big drawers. He said, he don't want to lean on you no more. And he said, leaning on that man make me feel some type of way. Man, if you don't get the hell out of my face, that's what I tell him. I wanted to tell you that lady, Carrie mother, told him, just sell a place. And her husband, cut your losses. Motherfucker, cut y'all losses. She was just looking for encouragement. I'm talking about Carrie. Now I'm back to Lateasha. Because Lateasha hanging out with her mother. And how come she can't find... And I see why she stayed married to Glen. She said her mother been married 6 times. Ain't no way. I did it twice. I ain't never. If I'm doing that shit for a 3rd time, best believe it ain't for love. This motherfucker either gonna give me a kitty, yes, or he rich. Or both. Nah. So she been married 6 times. So the mother said, so anyway, Glen did have her under his thumb because the mother had to put it on, make her give her co-authorization on her credit card. She ain't even had no credit card. I just wanted to make it go good. Your mother said, yeah, you trying to be that perfect wife. Like something fucking wrong with me. Something is wrong with you though, Miami. You've been married 6 times, but I just wanted the perfect wife. I just do it all. I didn't want, I didn't want any arguments. And look what that shit got you. So I said to myself, all women sacrifice. That shit ain't new. Except for these new women, they don't do that shit. Them new mamas, I don't want to watch this baby. I'm taking him over to his mama house. Because your mama, these new grandmamas ain't neither. I'm telling you, I'm one of them. That shit I see on TV with the holding the hand and I'm a good grandmother, but I'm not that grandmother. You understand what I'm saying? The mother don't play. She said, I was just hoping you would get your ass together. She said, why did you come to the ceremony? She said, bitch, I came for you. You think I want to be at that stupid shit watching that big-ass monkey cry about how he loving you and I'm watching him make a fool out of your ass on TV? I went for you, though. So she said, I'm going to keep Glen out of my professional life. Yup, and he can feel it, too. That's why he over there sweating, because he don't know what the fuck you doing. And I think you going to run off. And she said when she do call, if he call her and she don't get back to him right away, FaceTime, show me where you at. Bitch, I ain't man, she crazy. I wouldn't even answer the goddamn phone. I wouldn't even answer. And if I text him, I'd probably text him, what the fuck you want? Yeah. So you being a grown woman. Yup. So they said when she has done what she needed to do, they doing some kind of ceramic plate shit, they're gonna break their plates. So anyway, at the end of the scene, I ain't even want to ride it. This motherfucker's upset because she said she don't want to have sex with him. What you mean you don't have sex with your goddamn husband? What you mean? She meant what she said. I'm not fucking you. That's all. So listen, you could have been anywhere, but you was here with me for 28 minutes and 37 seconds, and I love you for it. And I will be back with another recap. Bye now.